distinguished managers, honorable co-workers, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends. My name is Ibrahim Harun. I currently work for Anton Oil Chad branch as an administrative assistant. It delights me to talk about Chad in this program. So I am going to explain some of the most important Chadian customs and how things are given the cultural backgrounds. But first of all, I must give you general ideas about this Central African country. When we talk about the country review, we have the capital city, which is N'Djamena. It was once known as Fort Lamine. The date of independence of Chad is the 11th of August 1960, which is a national vacation. The official languages for Chad are Arabic and French, but besides that we have 100 spoken local languages. The Chadian territory is 1,284,000 square kilometers, just for a population not exceeding 16 millions. When we talk about the climate of Chad, starting from southern states, we have in the southern states, it starts from April to October, the rainy season with mild storms. And from October to March, usually, it is dry season with moderate weather. As you see on the left side here, we have fog and very dusty weather. This, happens when the weather changes a little bit. It happens like that. Otherwise, when the weather is moderate, you can see it on the right side. It's very clear and like that. Also staying in the south, because the variety in the south, there is a lake called Lake Chad, the Shari River. People use it for cultivation, for things such as millet, maize, wheat, vegetables, etc., etc. And also the locals use this river for fishing, and it's the source of life and everything. But if we head to the north of Chad, we will find the spectacular Tibesti range of mountains, which cover a distance of 39,000 square kilometers, and it is entirely located in Chad. The population of this place live in very tough weather conditions, and it's always dry. They have the weather like just desert and mountains. It never rains in northern Chad, by the way. So their main business is it's like a trade through camels. The cattle they have, they just sell and buy. This is how they live. When we talk about the religions in Chad, we have 55.7% which are Muslims and 40.1% Christians. The remaining percentage is divided between local beliefs. We have some indigenous religions, such as Maragai, which is a Chadian religion. Further information about religion. The Chadian people have lived together in harmony and peace, Christians and Muslims, I'm talking about that. And the most distorted image about the country comes from political conflicts. Among the things which need to be taken as taboos in Chad are using derogatory terms against minorities and religious groups. This is forbidden in Chad. Also, we have passing very closely in front of a person who is praying. Chadians cannot put up with this, as well as taking photos of people while they are praying. This one also is kind of prohibited. Taking photos sometimes, continues up to the level of taking photos of government buildings, including military camps and these places. This is not allowed in Chad. I will directly move to the festivals of Chad. We have public holidays, many of them, but I will mention the most important three ones. We have 17th March, which is a national holiday, and our Independence Day is the 11th of August. And after all, we have Eid al-Fitr, which comes after Ramadan exactly, and it's particularly for Muslims. But if we go further about festivals, we have the traditional folk dances. The people we see here are in the southern states of Chad. These regions are rich with dancing and with people celebrating all the time. These dances probably are related to some kind of local rituals, yeah, but they are not related to any official holidays. So as I speak about official holidays, this These photos you see here are for Eid al-Fitr, people wearing very bright and colorful clothing, and this represents our national or traditional outfits, if I may say. If we speak about life in general in Chad, we have food. When we talk about food business, women just occupy themselves about food trade, and it goes further when people just go for short picnics. They take just small meals with them and go to the outskirts of the city to enjoy their moments. We have also some traditional foods in Chad. Among these foods, you find something called fangasu, which is on the left side, and on the right side, we have some Chadian traditional dishes which are very popular in Chad here. It's called esh and kisra. About housing also, these houses are used by the nomads or the people who travel according to the season, depending on the rain. If the rain stops, they take their cattle and leave, so they stay in these houses as temporary shelters. So this is an aerial view of the city, N'Djamena. You see the neighborhoods and the streets are very narrow, but it's really amazing the way the river just goes through the town. Housing also, we have some modern houses also in N'Djamena. As you see here, some Chadian people sitting and enjoying their moments together. And here also is a neighborhood in N'Djamena. As you see, the graffitis and the houses, the paintings. This is the lifestyle in Chad. But here, as we see, the lady is a nomad, and she pertains to the groups of the people who follow the pastures and the rain because of their animals. They depend on rain, so they travel a lot walking. I continue talking about traveling in Chad. So traveling, it depends mainly on trucks. Goods and people travel together in Chad. So they put their goods and they sit on top of their goods, and they travel along. Sometimes, the journeys can last up to 3 or 4 days. Finally, here we have the flag of Chad, which is blue, yellow, and red. And these slogans, Unité, Travail, and Progress, which are in French, it says unity, work, and progress. Of course, these things are taken very seriously by the Chadian people. I hope that the general information provided here were good enough to help you know about Chadian customs and traditions. Thank you very much for watching this video.